Oh, it's working. Okay, I had to go inside to start the Wi-Fi working. Hello. I've been out this morning. No, I'm still going out here. I only had 4 classes today, and I just closed 8 and 8:30 because I really wanted to get outside a little bit. So, yay, I'm gonna come sit out in the garden out here. Got the baby fed. Go, dog. You're not invited. All right, cool. Welcome to my garden. Hello, White Tupac. Go away, dog. Go. Hello, Heather. Hello, Marianne. See, how's it going? Only 7 classes today. Good morning. Oh, I'm glad you had an easy morning, Heather. It's so nice when you're not feeling well or you're tired that you get a break, or that it happens that way, and that's wonderful. Yeah, so welcome to my garden. I have some stuff to show you guys. And also I still have some Chinese words and all that good stuff, but thought we would do some garden chatting first. Thank you, Heather. Good morning, Robin. Hello. Robin, are you Robin from Glenn and Maureen's channel? I just put their seeds in the mailbox this morning, if that's you. I'm really excited to... My dog's chewing on my shovel. No, puppy. Really excited to send them some of the seeds of this. Hello, reap what you sow. This Dutch crookneck pumpkin squash. So this one's not even full life yet. I just took it off because I could see that it was going to have some issues. It just got scraped. It's probably one of my dogs. Sorry, big trucks going by. Anyway, I just took it off because I have so many growing. These plants are so prolific. So it's kind of like a butternut. I like mostly the neck part. It's called a neck pumpkin. So almost 5, Marianne. And we're just now starting to put fruit trees out and really focus on what we can do with this land. You're not that Robin. Okay, well, nice to meet you, Robin. Yeah, so I got probably 15 to 20 of these bigger than this off of one seed last year. So I wish I don't have any grass-fed butter, Heather. So I like to bake mine in the oven, and I just use the neck because it's more like butternut. It's like firmer in the neck and then more like pumpkin down here. I'm not really keen on making stuff with pumpkin yet. I want to be, but I just chop it up and roast it in the oven with some potatoes and onions. So good. And they keep all winter. So that's why I really love... Do you want to say hi? Come here. That's why I really love winter squash. So I'm growing butternut and then that Dutch crookneck pumpkin. Uh-oh. Here comes all the dogs, you guys. Come on. Come see. Come on. So this is the newest puppy. Get down. This is the one that wandered up in my live a while back, and he's doing a lot better. His neck is a lot cleaner since he got a bath, and he's a good boy. He's a good boy. His name is Roscoe Pickles. Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay, sit down. But I think he's still a puppy because he's a little wild. Sit. Anyway, zucchini, yes. Can you go, please, dog? So let me show you. He won't leave now. This is one of the tomatoes I'm really excited about growing. I grew it last year and it was amazing. What's the name of it? It's a ruffled Italian from, yes, Heather. It's a ruffled Italian tomato from Baker Creek. So I actually took a couple off of the plant because they were kind of squished down in the bottom. I'm doing the Florida weave this year instead of cages. And so some of them just got kind of trapped and there were too many. So I just took a couple off. But these are so good. Hello, Jason. Hello. Jason only comes to my garden videos because he knows this is the place. So feel free to tell me how your teaching day was, my teacher friends. I know I usually do a teacher chat. But this is my joy, you guys. So I actually cut a bunch of these plants down. These are yellow grape tomatoes, also Baker Creek, and they go nuts. So I trimmed a bunch of the lower branches off. And what's really funny is I didn't even plant these. Once you plant one and then they end up in your compost, they come back and they go huge. And so they're delicious. I'll eat one for you to prove it. But there's just so many and it takes over. And so I can't even give enough of these away. So I really wanted to focus on these Italian ruffled. And I got a few that were about this big. And they're so good to just slice and eat. I do like fried green tomatoes. But I figure anything's good when you fry it. Fried okra is one of my favorites. You didn't know you were coming to a mukbang today, huh? So, fried okra is really yummy because it's like crunchy on the outside and then kind of soft on the inside. I also have to have okra in gumbo. It's not gumbo if you don't have okra. Look how cute this one is. But yeah, I try not to fry as much. I like fried yellow squash and stuff like that I never really made before I moved to the South because I grew up in Hawaii. So, we just didn't fry a lot of food there except like even fish. We didn't really super fry fish. Good morning, Life Adventures. Hey, Keto Michelle. Okay. Keto fried okra. Hey, okra could be keto. Coolio. Good morning, Penelope. Y'all always come when I'm in the garden. So I also went around and just pruned some zinnias. I've got the white ones this year, and I love the white ones. Reap what you sow. This is just a Baker Creek. I think it's a southern spineless. And if you saw my other video, I have ants on my okra. So tell me what to do organically. I dusted them with diatomaceous earth last night, and there's still big old ants on there this morning. So I need help. My okra gets ants on it every year. Here's a bigger one. This one, okay, here's the thing with okra, you guys. If it's hard, like I wish you could feel this, but this one is gone too long. It's not going to be yummy because it's hard. So you want to get them when they're soft and tender. And some people, should I eat it? Some people just eat it raw, but I'm not really a fan. But since I said I was going to mukbang, here we go. Hey, Kelly. Zinnias are great for butterflies. And I don't know about rabbits. My dogs keep the rabbits away. So I wanted to ask you about, cinnamon. Okay, thank you. What's your first name? Reap what you sow. I forgot. This is actually really good. It's a little slimy, but I'm gonna need another tomato to go with that. Let me see here. So I was gonna ask you guys, do you top your peppers? Because my peppers are only about yay big right now, and I don't think I want to top them. And then do you take off the little, the middle offshoot? Let's see if I can find one. Like, do you take that off of your tomatoes or do you not? Some people do and some people don't. I usually do, but I'm not like religious about it. So if I miss one, no big deal. Oh, hello, Todd. Jiraiya. Did I say that right? I'm eating this for you guys and for my body because it's healthy. So if you like grape tomatoes, these are delicious. Please go, dog. These are the yellow grape tomatoes. Hello, Cindy. Hanging out in the garden today. My dog just burped. Can you go away? So I learned the Chinese word for naughty, but it wouldn't let me write it in feedback because they have things that they block on feedback. But the Chinese word for naughty is now now. Now now. Naughty dog. Now now. And I think that's funny because it sounds like something that you would say to your student. Not to your student, to your child. Like, no, no. Like, no, no. Hello, Mai. How is life in Thailand today? No, you don't like raw okra? It's really good. You just have to chase it with the tomato, for sure. And then I also picked, all of my flowers don't smell. Like my marigolds don't have a smell. My zinnias don't have a smell. This wildflower. But this magnolia, hey Evelyn. This magnolia smells amazing. We'll have a smell bang. So the bees love this and lots of little bugs, but it's just so delicious. Delicious smell. And then I have some gardenias growing. This one smells like Hawaii to me. I love magnolias too, Evelyn. How are you today, Evelyn? Did you just have the 2 classes or? These are my favorite, these tan ones. I'm not a huge fan of pink. So I love these tan zinnias that are growing. You'll eat okra any kind of way. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm going to go look up all the health benefits of okra because whenever I like trying to eat something, if I go and look up how good it is for me, then I'll be more likely to eat it because I'm thinking about all the good things it's going to do for my body. Hello, Mai. How are you today, Big D Carter? I could walk you guys around if you wanted to and show you some things. But tell me, what is going on today out there? You taught 1 class and closed the other and relaxed. That's what I did too, Evelyn. Well, I taught 4 and they were all free talk. And then I closed the 8 and the 8:30 and came out to the garden. And I had almost a whole hour before my daughter woke up. So 8 classes. Kelly, getting it while you got it, huh? Cool. Yes, I would love to hear about different herbs and plants and their benefit in your life. Yes. Thank you, Mai. I have this big tree. This is my magnolia tree. Okay. It's huge, you guys. Huge. It's the best climbing tree in the world. I have a video about it. Okra is high in fiber and anti-stress. Oh, thank you, Jason. Oh, who doesn't need anti-stress? Hold on, I get another bite. I'm gonna have to eat this one. Here's to less stress. You guys, I was gonna ask you, like, I carry all my stress right here. And it doesn't matter if I do yoga, take a bath, get a massage. It's still, I hold all my stress and tension right here. So if you have any remedies for that besides okra, let me know. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, pass around the anti-stress. Pass the okra to the left-hand side. Just got back from fishing, caught a 20-pound red drum. Yum. I love fish so much. I need to fish. I need a tomato to go with that, though. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. All right. So I showed you my big fruit, my big winter squash that I'd picked because it got a little damaged, but I have bunches and bunches of those. And you're allergic to fish? Oh, man. So I'll teach you, let's see. Oh, a little bit of teacher talk from the garden, just real quick. I learned that one thing that this job has done for me is made me so much more comfortable with myself. I was thinking about how I used to get really nervous before classes, and I would try so hard to tell the student about me and, and now when I go into class, I make it about them. I think that's really important is the connections, you know? Um, so this job makes you comfortable with yourself. I have notes. um, so you make it about them. So I had a girl today and I went into the classroom and she was just, stone faced and, you know, and I thought, okay, here we go. So I wasn't really feeling it today either. I wanted to take the whole day off, but I didn't. So I'm like, that's okay. We're going to go and we're going to have fun. So I finally broke the ice talking to her, of course, with a little Chinese, little Mandarin. And I saw just a hint of a smile on her face. And I thought, okay, I'm going to reel her in, right? And I did. And I almost got a full smile out of her. And then, was this the same girl? Let me see. The craziest thing happened in class today. Let me see. Here we go. Was that her? Yes. The stone-faced girl ended up taking me downstairs to play a musical instrument. It's a big string instrument like a violin that's laying down. It's called a guzheng. I don't know what it's called in English. And I said, I don't understand. What is this guzheng? And I tried to look it up. So she took me downstairs and she played this for me. And if you can just imagine, Chinese music to people dancing like, I can't even tell you, but it's like a string instrument and it doesn't sound like a harp. It sounds like a banjo meets a harp. It sounds very Chinese. I don't know. And she played for, man, a good 2 minutes. We went over time a little bit. But I mean, it just was so cool. It was so cool. And I thought, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid to do this, to listen to. And she was loving it. And her grandmother came in the background and her grandma could see my joy. And grandma had that joy. And so it's just so beautiful to share your interests with others and for them to share back with you. So that was amazing. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, guys. Woo. Yeah, exactly, Evelyn. When they're stone-faced, talk about them and find out what they like. And sometimes you really have to dig for it. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Right. I don't get nervous for new students anymore, Evelyn. I used to though, but I really did. And starting this job, I would get so nervous. It's so nice to be out of that nervous. Oh, and I have good news. My referral has a demo video to send in and he did awesome. And so it's really cool to like help someone and then see them do it the right way. And he got his background set up all nice and I'm really, really excited for him. And as we know, male teachers are in high demand for VIP kids. So I said, don't overthink it. You're doing great. You show them that that you're trying, you print stuff out. And I'm telling you, you're going to get the job. So then I can take a day off. Hello, Jess. Yes. All right. So what I was going to tell you also, I'm going to teach you that, I learned the word for panda. Xioma is panda. Xioma. So that's your Chinese, your Mandarin for the day. Xioma. Because they all know panda, and then you can know xioma. And Evelyn, you missed it. I taught naughty, but don't use this word in class. But now. And I wanted to tell you that I filled up a whole notebook, a big one. I'm at the last page, so that's cool. The sun's starting to come out, you guys. It's gonna get hot quick. Yeah, he hasn't sent it in yet, Heather, but it's really neat to help people. And it's so hard to wrap your head around this job. It's like, you want me to pretend there's a student there for this? And then when you finally kind of just warm up to it and jump in, that's when it goes well. So What's going on with you guys today? Do you want to take a walk around my garden and look at some stuff? I think there's a bug crawling in my hair from this flower. What's going on with you, Jessica, today? Jess, are you doing some shoes? Dyeing some shoes? I was wondering if that was something that you did in prison or if it was something that, you just felt like doing. So, have a great day, Michelle. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, very cool. You make and play Native American style flutes out of bamboo. Very cool, Big D Carter. That is awesome. So we have a lot of bamboo growing around here, and I want some, but I don't want it to overtake. But I want to use it for like making garden fences and such. My husband's making a Japanese Zen garden over there. So we're making a video about it, the transformation. All right, cool. We'll go see the garden. Yay! Okay. Hello, Eddie Perino. So, try to hold this. Yeah, bamboo is awesome, but it just overtakes. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we've got a tree down, a limb down out here. And then there is a whole mimosa tree went down over here in that storm. So, but that's okay. I'm glad. I mean, we have these huge trees above the house. So I'm just glad that none of those came down. A lot. Almost 5 acres, Heather. Tiki huts. Sounds cool. So I'll let you guys check this out. This is watermelon, butternut squash, and cantaloupe and okra, all that right here. So you can see it's starting to run. And I told my husband, it's going to run all out in the yard, and then you're not going to be able to mow, and you're just going to have to deal with that. So, yeah, and they're huge. I'll show you a small one. Let's see. This is just a little baby one. Actually, that's sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a butternut or the crookneck pumpkin squash. And those just go crazy. So let's see. They're huge. I can't even walk in here, you guys. Let's see. I got my big old boots on today. It's hard to get you guys to see that. Sorry, am I making you dizzy? All right, so let's just look at this cucumber trellis right here. This is just an old fence. And this is where my tomatoes are Florida weaved right here. This, I don't know which tomato this one is. It might be one of those Italian ruffled, but those look a little more ruffled. I don't know. I didn't plant anything but the ruffled and some black cherry. So anyway, the cucumbers are trying to come down here too. And I was deciding whether I should let them or if they might put too much weight on this. I'm not sure. Yeah, cucumbers are going crazy, Jason. I know. My favorite cucumbers are these. Let's see if I can get down in the shade. These Japanese long cucumbers. You see that? They are so yummy. Oh, wait, that might not be one. Anyway, I've been harvesting those like crazy. Mildew problems, huh? Oh, thanks, Robin. Yeah. This is my probably my 5th year gardening on this property, and we finally moved it closer to the house. There's a cantaloupe. We finally moved it closer to the house because the birds were getting it and raccoons maybe, but mostly my watermelons would get ripe and then here come the birds. So corn's doing good. Oh, if you can see, do you see all the dill here? I need to learn how to make pickles like with my fresh dill because this is just volunteer dill growing everywhere. So here's a corn that has 2 little cornies on it. My daughter really likes to eat corn, so I'm trying to grow things that she eats, and corn is one of those things that's really hard to get organic. Cool, Evelyn. So you're spraying them with water to prevent mildew? I think maybe trying to water only in the morning and not in the evenings would help with mildew. Here's another corn. I can't believe it. So I like to keep corn close because it's a heavy feeder and a heavy drinker. And look at all these weeds right here. So wherever I don't have cardboard down, I get this. Because the ground is so fertile. So I really try to mulch. This is all mulched here. But I do deal with some weeds. I have a lot of green beans. I don't even really like green beans, but they're good for me. I like canned green beans. You haven't had to water. Jason says you can treat mildew with baking soda. I ripped out, this is my only zucchini plant right here. It's huge. I ripped out the other one because it had a lot of squash bugs on it, and I haven't been able to deal with the squash bugs, you guys. Have fun at the gym, Marianne. Good running to you. Happy running. Oh, okay. What's wilting and burnt up from the sun? Cucumbers? Yeah, the sun's getting intense here. It's funny watching people on YouTube that are just pulling stuff out of their greenhouse, and we're like putting up shade cloth in the South. So this is that big zucchini, and I'm having trouble with squash bugs. I also pruned my zucchini. Let me set this down. I should not be in the garden with my computer, right? So bad. Okay, so when I prune, you start from the root, and I've pruned a few. You can see here, because it gets too many leaves on it, and then it just fades out everything, and it doesn't focus on the fruit. So I'm gonna have to do some more pruning on that one today. But look at the size of that. I've gotten probably 4 zucchini from it. This was the onion garden, and I put the pool filter box on here to keep the grass away. Oh, here's a good one. You can see this Dutch crookneck right here. I'm gonna try to pull it out. Look at that. Oh, there's a pile of ants right there. I'm coming for you later, ants. Okay, can you see it? I try not to get bit by ants. Huge, 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 and it's only gonna get bigger. And fly into my mouth, whatever that was. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. You're so sweet. This is my joy. Speaking of Evelyn Joy, this is my joy. Look at this. This is one seed that made this plant. I mean, I learn all my lessons in the garden. Here's more flowers around the outside. I have zinnias and another marigold. So the marigolds keep pests away, and the rest of it keeps the doctor away, right? Hey, horrible gardener. You just got to try and keep trying and keep messing up until something goes right, and then just keep doing that. Speaking of being a horrible gardener, I made a video for you guys about, what's underneath the rug, right? And I'm glad I'm inspiring you. That's my goal. So I transplanted some strawberries over here in that video, okay? Fail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are okay, but some of them died. And then I got this coming up, and I actually think that's a watermelon from my compost. So I'm gonna let that go because my other watermelons over here are getting overtaken by the squash. So yes, thank you. Thanks for coming by, Big D Carter. Yeah, remember when I did that live and I was checking on the potatoes last time, Jason? So now it's been all the potatoes are gone out of here, and it's been taken over by the squash. It's crazy. Yeah, I love when stuff plants itself too, Eddie. It's so great. Except for some things that I think there's like 4 or 5 of those plants in here, and that means I'm gonna get like 40 of those winter squash or more. So I'll probably be giving some of those away, and I'll definitely have seeds if anybody wants to trade seeds. So here's a rose bush that's gone wild. Rose has gone wild. I kind of tethered it to this. Ow, I don't like it because it's sharp. Anyways, hello, getting started on homesteading. Yeah, things are getting bigger. Okay, so here's my peppers. I only have, let me come over here. Here's my biggest one, and then there's 3 more back here. Right there. So I think these are bell peppers. And do you top your bell peppers? There's little bell peppers trying to come out of the top of there. So yeah, I don't know about growing potatoes. I'll keep trying, but I'll definitely not give up. So look at that dill. Wait, where is it? There's this really tall dill. I hope I'm not making you guys too dizzy. Nice to see you, Robin. Have an epic day yourself. Here's this dill. It's almost as tall as me. What's the dill, Pickle? Yeah. And then this cucumber is trying to go along my tomato trellis here. What else? Oh, let me show you. These are those little grape tomatoes, and I took a lot off of this bush today because, like I said, it gets huge. I have some by the front of the house that I'll go show you as well. Pickles. I really want to learn how to make pickles, Kelly. I don't like sweet pickles, but see, that's what I'm saying. I topped peppers once, and I didn't see any difference between the topped and untopped. So check out my elephant ears. I love them so much. My friend gave me those. I love when people give me plants. So check out these volunteer. These are volunteer tomatoes. Now these are those little grape tomatoes. Let's see if we can see them. Little yellow grape tomatoes. But I did not plant these. They were in my compost from who knows when. And now they are taller than me. So speaking of volunteers, you really gotta love that, right? Yeah, you only like sour pickles too. And I'm thinking about, here's some collard greens that are still doing okay for summer with some dill in between. So I'm thinking about having some collard greens sometime soon. And there's my off-level pool. So bad. Still works though. Higo. In Hawaii they would say higo. It works. So that's what I've been doing. It's actually quite cool out. So people are driving by slowly like, why is this girl carrying around her computer in the yard talking to herself? I gotta sit down. I'm gonna stop making you guys so dizzy. So that was fun. So I don't think I'm gonna top my peppers. I'm just gonna let them go. Some things in the garden I like to try to control, and then some things I just want to let go and see what happens. But definitely those tomatoes are crazy. So yeah. So I also have been checking and make sure that I say alligator right. It is alligator. Teacher friends. Teacher Amber is scheduled to receive her care package today, and I just saw on Facebook that today is her birthday. What a God thing. How cool is that? Now, who is Teacher Amber, Evelyn? Is she the one that lost her house in a fire? Should break out your puppet and really freak them out. Sit down. Oh, the people driving by? Yeah. Can you go away? Can you go? Go away. Go. Sit. Okay, he's gonna sit right here. She had the house fire and she's getting a big box. Oh my goodness. That is so wonderful because as you get older, your birthday just kind of becomes less important than when you're a kid. And so it's so nice to feel extra special, especially on your birthday. Thank you, Evelyn, by the way. Live thank you for my awesome gift. I love having my name in my classroom again, and it's just been wonderful. I used my milk again today. I used my elephant puppet today. So that was so fun. Thank you so much. Woo, bless you. Bless you again. Yeah, no one, when you're an adult, I think, okay, so here's my thoughts on the birthday thing. I feel like when we make too much of our kid's birthday, when we make too much of our kids' birthday when they're kids, and then we grow up and we're like, so where's all the bells and whistles? You know, like it kind of, I don't know, you set yourself up for disappointment if you make too big of a deal. So I have some friends that don't do very much at all for their kid's birthday. And then I have friends who do like everything for the birthday. So, hey, Mama Tribe. Hey, have a good day, Jason. Heather, you have a great day too. So yeah, the birthday thing. Yeah. I'm so glad she's getting a package on her birthday. And Cindy's on vacation, so she won't get hers right away. I cannot throw birthday parties. I get very stressed about birthday parties. So Mama tried, you missed it. I mukbanged some okra and some tomatoes. And I was talking about pruning these crazy wild grape tomatoes that just like take over the garden. And now we're just sitting here chatting. Yeah, I guess that's just kind of the way it is, Kelly. But for me, I find birthdays to be disappointing and I don't want them to be disappointing. So now on my birthday, I just do whatever I want to do. You know, like what I want to do on my birthday is wake up and do whatever I feel like doing, which is usually this. Oh, you just came out of the garden. Oh, it's such a quiet morning here. Oh, it's wonderful. Blueberries. I tried to grow blueberries out when our garden was farther from the house, and my husband came through and weed whacked my blueberries, and he hates blueberries. And so I said, you did that on purpose. So I do want to go back to blueberries. They grow really well here in Louisiana, so I do want to get some. Super healthy. Aphids and ants. Mama tried. I was just talking about how to deal with the ants on okra. I always get ants on my okra and on the flour. So last night I dusted with some diatomaceous earth and they're still there this morning. So, but usually my okra makes it anyway. Like the ants will eat one, but the rest of them will go. So that's kind of the way I'm doing it in the garden this year is like with the squash bugs. They're there, but I can't get them. I can't kill them all. So I'm just like, you're going to live here. My plants are going to live here too. Eat what you can. I'll eat what I can. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really aggressive with pests. I'm assuming I would be if I couldn't go to the grocery store and eat, you know. Oh, Facebook party. Birthday and you and your daughter have the same birthday. My husband and daughter's birthday are one day apart. So, yay. It's rough for me because I have to make 2 days special. But I'm not complaining. Excuse me. Small birthday parties. Yeah, I can't do parties. I get too much anxiety, and then somebody will be like, "Why didn't you invite me?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I don't know. Not like I have that many friends to be like, "Why didn't you invite me?" But I just don't do parties. I'll go somewhere. Like we'll go on a trip. We went to Florida for my son's 9th birthday, and took his friend with us. That was fun. Oh, wow, your daughter was due on your husband's birthday. Ah, you were like, "No, not today, not today." Ah, okay, so you pick them off and dip them in soapy water for the squash bugs? I pick them off and squish them if I have my gloves on, and I've gotten to where I'm kind of like, a badass to where I'll just use my fingers to squish them, and then I'm like, "Oh, so gross," wipe it on the grass, but I'm gonna kill you if I see you, squash bugs. Yeah, I think keeping it small helps with bugs too. Like, I feel like whenever you have just too much, you get problems. So I wanna keep it small. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I grow this really well. We could grow a bunch of this and then sell it." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." Yeah. I used to wanna do farmer's market and all that, but I don't want this to be a job. I'd rather it be, just a way to provide healthy food for me and my family. Because once something becomes a job, it's just not as fun, right? So, I don't know what to do about the squash bugs. I killed one whole plant because it was just overtaken with squash bugs. I, like, picked it up real quick and ran it all the way to the burn pile, and then I came and I squished all the ones that were on the ground, hoping it doesn't go to the other, but there's still some there, so, yeah, you win some, you lose some. That was all I had planned today, you guys. How's the rest of your day planned? Yesterday, I cleaned house, cleaned the bathrooms really nice, so today I get to enjoy having a clean house, and I need to vacuum the pool. I ordered a vacuum. So, but first, this is what I wanted to do more than anything. So, I just wanna encourage you guys to make time for those things that bring you joy. Whatever it is, make sure you carve out that time. So important. I love when my kids aren't awake yet because I love my kids, but they're always there asking me questions, and so the peacefulness of the garden is just unbelievable, and especially when I spend my morning on a headset with kids, that can get kind of tiring. And I had 4 free talk classes in a row today, so free talk is really fun, but at the same time, you have to encourage a lot of conversation, and anything can get tiring. So, yeah, that's it. Just hanging out. I guess I'll go back to digging up some weeds, stuff like that, till it gets really hot. Anytime the clouds aren't over the sun, it's almost too hot. But right now the clouds are out, so I'll probably get back at it. Thank you guys all so much for coming and for giving me thumbs up. And I'll probably keep doing some live streams on this channel for now. Still trying to build this channel, and then also just posting a bunch of teaching videos on the other channel. So you have a good one too, Mama Tried. Thank you for coming by. I need to catch up on your channel. I don't know if I've seen a lot from you lately. You must be busy with just doing instead of making videos. Love your name, by the way. So you guys have an awesome day. I'm going to go back to the garden. Thank you for coming. You have a great day too. Bye.